Hello friends, today we are going to talk about how does a UK immigration appeal works and how long does it take to get the decision from a UK immigration visa appeal. You have landed on this video because you have applied for a visa to go into UK to see your friends, family or join your partner. Your visa got rejected because of one in the million reason, and you want to appeal against it and you want to know how long it's gonna take. So let's have a look how UK immigration appeals work and how long does an appeal takes with some timelines, right? Let's get started. UK immigration appeals and how long does an appeal takes? Well, UK appeals are divided into 6 different stages. Number 1, applicant submits an appeal within 21 days from the date that you have received the decision. You can do this online via the Ministry of Justice website. I'll leave the link in the description. When you have submitted your appeal online, you will need to send all of your supporting papers, documentation, including your notice of decision to the tribunal. Address is First-Tier Tribunal, Immigration and Asylum Chamber, PO Box 6987, Leicester, United Kingdom, LE1 6ZX. There is a fax number also, and I'll leave that in the description of this video. Now, when you have done your appeal, your appeal goes to the second stage. The tribunal service will inform the visa sanction that an appeal has been received by sending an IAFT 11 receipt and an IAFT 2 form showing the date of receipt at the tribunal service, and any accompanying documents you have sent by to them. They will send it by diplomatic post within 28 days of the receipt. They will request the visa sanction to review the decision and, if upheld, to prepare an appeal bundle. The thing to note here is because correspondence take place via internal postal system, it is likely to take 2 to 4 weeks before a visa sanction receives forms which I mentioned, IAFT 11 and IAFT 2. Then it reaches to the third stage, where on receipt of the tribunal IAFT form 11 and 2 at the visa sanction, the entry clearance manager reviews your application, and if he or she overturns the decision to refuse and decides that a visa can be issued, the visa sanction must inform the applicant within the applicant to submit their passport within the next 10 working days. Now, if the entry clearance manager upholds the decision to refuse, the visa sanction prepares an appeal bundle which must be dispatched to the tribunal within the next few weeks. So for example, within 4 weeks for visiting family visit appeals and non-settlement appeals, and for within 12 weeks for settlement appeals. Then it reaches to the fourth stage. On the receipt of ECO's appeal bundle, the tribunal will log your appeal on their system and schedule a hearing. This can either be an oral hearing or your appeal will be decided on papers. Now, when you do the appeal, you actually select that option. The choice is all yours. So a paper appeal or in-person hearing appeal. So how long does it take for your hearing to be listed? Well, for a family visit appeal, it is usually around 28 days from receipt of ECO's bundle at the tribunal, and for settlement appeals, this is around 56 days. However, some applicants have been waiting much longer than that. Right, so after that, it reaches to the next stage, where the immigration judge will notify the first tier tribunal of the decision within 10 working days from the hearing. They will then arrange for the decision, the determination in the legal words, to be sent to you and the visa sanction, and decide on your visa application. It can take up to 4 weeks before the determination reaches to the visa sanction. Then your appeal goes to the next stage, which is number 6. On receipt of the copy of the determination, the visa sanction has 8 weeks to process it. So in summary, the appeal is a lengthy process. It is therefore best to avoid being refused at first place. Before submitting your visa application, prepare yourself well. Read the official guidance carefully. Make sure that you qualify for the visa category you're applying for, and present your application bundle in a neat, organized manner. If you do get refused with unfortunate reason, ensure that you submit your appeal on time within 28 days. Prepare a neat, organized appeal bundle and clearly state why you believe the entry clearance officer decision is wrong. Be clear and concise and submit the evidence to support your case where appropriate. Remember that before your appeal is heard by an immigration judge in UK, an entry clearance manager will review your appeal, and if the ECM on the basis of your submission decides that your ECO was incorrect, you will save valuable time because it can uphold. And for urgent appeals, if there is a compelling and compassionate reason which warrants your appeal being brought forward, you should put your reasons in a writing and send them to tribunal. They will arrange for your reasons and any supporting documentation you have provided to be put before a duty judge to decide if your appeal should be heard sooner than usual. It is in your interest to make sure the judge has all the documentation necessary to support your application. For example, I don't know, this could be a letter from a doctor or a hospital that you have the urgency to go to UK and get treatment. You should note that your application will not be considered by a judge before you have paid your appeal fee, unless one is not required in your case. The appeal fees is £80 for paper and £140 for in person. You should address any correspondence to the President of First-Tier Tribunal, clearly marked REAH The First-Tier Tribunal. And the address is Office of the Duty Judge Expedited Appeal Hearing Request, First-Tier Tribunal, Immigration and Asylum Chambers, PO Box 6987, Leicester LE1 6ZX. There is a fax number where you can fax your documents from overseas. Now you must be thinking, how can I check my progress of my appeal? Well, to find about the progress of an appeal or for more information about the appeal system, you can contact First-Tier Tribunal by a post. Address is the First-Tier Tribunal, Immigration and Asylum Chambers, PO Box 7866, Loughborough, United Kingdom, LE1 2XZ. Phone number is +44 845 600 877, and there is an email address customer.service@tribunals.gsi.gov.uk. Now you must remember that I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a solicitor, and I'm not an immigration expert. I have gathered all this information from different resources online. You must consider talking to your solicitor or an immigration lawyer in order to go forward with your appeal if it is complicated. But if it is a straightforward missing document case, then you can do it yourself, with a paper appeal, quite straightforward. But always remember, the appeals are a very lengthy process, so you have to be very patient. Okay, if you have any kind of experience experienced in your appeal, you can share in the below comment. If you have any questions regarding appeals, you can put it in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and good luck with your appeal.